gonna get a stream going. But yeah, the last game went a little late, a lot of penalties at the end, so we're still finishing up our exam. Kids are all ready though, and teams are all lined up. That's Arvada. They are in white. They're the team that we saw in RMHF Championship just recently. So yeah, they beat us twice this year. Tough team. Again, keep in mind they're in white. They wear black and yellow too, so it's kind of confusing. So they're in white today, and we are in black. We are down here, although you can't really see us. Stakes for this game are, like I said yesterday, it's about seeding. So if we get a win here, there's a chance, although not a guarantee, a good chance that we could earn a bye for the next round. So we'll definitely want that if we can get it. And even if we don't get the bye, we could get a higher seed and thus face a easier team in the play-in. So that's what we're shooting for. But yeah, this is not an elimination game. That starts with our next game. Our next game will be an elimination game, and it'll be elimination games all the way through. So we'll either have 3 or 2 elimination games to earn a championship, depending on the result of this one and the result of some other ones as well. I think we're rolling with a full roster again today like we were yesterday. I haven't heard of anybody being out, so I think we're all good to go. Of course, oh, here's some refs. Look at that. Look at that. We've got two. All right, they're setting up the nets. And then they'll blow the whistle, then we'll go start it with warm-ups. Just like yesterday, our 10U18 played before us, and saw them get another shutout win. It was really cool. Great seeing those kids do well. A fun team to watch. So congrats to those guys. All right, we're coming out. Blow the whistle, dude. There you go. I always get a little nervous when the refs are older than me. And these guys got about 20 years on me each. So it's like youth hockey. You either get like the youngest or the oldest refs, it seems. But yeah, this will be a tough one. This team is a good team, as you guys know. They beat us twice in the first regular season game of the year. And then they beat us in the last regular season game of the year in the RMHF championship. So they are the RMHF champs. And yeah, they're a good team. Good goalie. Good well-rounded team top to bottom. But these guys are pretty good too. We'll be bringing you guys another coach profile. We've got Coach Brady today. So that shows Josiah's dad, and we'll be hearing from him. That should be a lot of fun. I think so, yeah. Looks good on my end. We're about to get going here. Gathering up the pucks. We're in the same rink that we were in yesterday, by the way. Edge Ice Arena. I think all our games are going to be here. It's a nice facility. We could definitely do worse. Arvada just did push-ups. I've never seen that before. I didn't get it on camera. They did like a coordinated team push-up. All right, here we go. Hockey time. Zoom out a little bit. Nathan, Bobby Reed. Forward line, defensive line, Josiah and Marty. Henry is obviously in net. And the rest are trying to get a puck. And we have a puck. And that thing will get dropped soon. All right, Nathan taking the face off. Boys are ready. Puck drops. Arvada wins the face off. Fling it deep in the zone. Bounces off the boards toward Henry. Henry pops it over to Josiah. Josiah tries to outlet, but Arvada intercepts. Sitting right in the crease. Shot, save. Man, that was a tough one right off the bat. Nathan takes a man down. Nice play, Nathan. Up to Bobby from Josiah, but Bobby gets bodied off the puck. Josiah breaks it up again. Nathan fighting for it, pushes it to the corner. Come on, somebody get in there. There's Marty getting in there. Chops to the side, but it goes to the near corner here. Reed getting on the puck. Reed taking it behind the net, but gets gummed up. Marty getting in there fighting for it. Nathan getting in there fighting for it. That's Josiah getting in there, putting a body down, but kid stays up. He shoots. It's off the side of the cage or off Henry's pad. I couldn't tell. Josiah fighting behind the cage, up to Reed. Reed centers it right to Arvada. Arvada shoots. Henry saves. Henry saves again on the rebound. To the corner. Oh, man, we're under fire. Bad start here. That's Nathan with the puck. Josiah tied his man up. There's Bobby trying to get it out. Still not out. Still not out. Right down in front. Henry saves. Sitting right in front. Josiah puts it ahead. Nathan pops it out of the zone. That was like 6 shots on net on the first shift. And it's right back in our zone. Josiah has to pick that up. Flips it to the side here. We got Timmy chasing it. And Harrison picks it up, sends it in deep. Alex trying to get there. Harrison trying to get there. Alex gets to it. Goes down though. And they're banging on this game. Man, oh man, they're really bringing it over to Harrison. Timmy's getting in the act. It goes behind the cage. Alex is now forechecking it, but Arvada picks up. Intercepted by Timmy. Somebody get it. Somebody get it. They fling it up, but not out. There's Timmy shooting. Alex tries to gather, but Arvada gets it out of the zone. There's Jackson picking up. Jackson goes cross ice for Colby. Colby luckily breaks that thing up. There's Timmy with it. We're on a line change. He gets tripped. Tripping up coming on Arvada. Nice play there by Timmy drawing that one. He got around the man, and the man just desperately threw that leg up and tripped him. And we're going on power play. Gosh. Way too many. Christopher in the face-off circle. He was out last time we played his team. He wins a face-off to Landon over the cage. That's offside on Arvada. We'll do it at the dot here. Puck drops, goes deep in our zone. That's Colby with it. He chops it ahead, but Arvada intercepts. Shot on Henry. Goes up to the corner off Henry's stick. We're resetting here. Colin can't get it out. They just jump right in front of our passing lanes. That's what happened last time, too. Good tie up there by Jackson. They couldn't complete the pass. Henry pushes that one aside. We're on power play, and they're like just owning our zone here. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on now. Get that puck. Colby finally gets it. 1:09 left in our power play. Off the glass to Arvada. I don't know what the whistle is. It must have been offside. Was that offside? I think it was offside. .102 left in the power play. We've got Timmy back out there with Bobby and Reed, Connor and Lucas on defense. Timmy wins the face-off, racing for the puck, but Arvada gets there first. Now Reed's trying to get it. They push it up through center ice into our zone. Connor on the puck now. Connor puts it right to Arvada. They shoot. Henry saves again. Good save with the blocker there. There's Connor putting it up ice. Gets it outletted to Timmy. One guy to beat here. And they get it through. That's Bobby with it. He shoots on net. That's Timmy with a rebound. Rebound goes wide. Oh, man, that was a good chance. Flung back in and kept in the zone by Lucas. Timmy looking for it. He does get to it, and he controls now behind the cage. Puts the brakes on, goes the other way, tries to scoop it. Puts it through, but it's all Arvada in center. And they're going to take it out. Come on, boys. That's blocked down by Lucas, chopped ahead by Connor. Bobby on the puck now, looking cross ice for Reed and finds him. Reed can't quite gather it. And it's coming back in our zone. That should ice. No icing. I don't know why. Why did that ice? All right, well, power play's over. That's Maddie with it. Comes back in our zone and controlled by Lucas. Lucas gets bodied in the boards there. That's Nathan charging the puck. Putting pressure on. Connor keeps it in the zone. Connor sends it deep. Nice play, Connor. Nathan chasing it. Nathan picks it up. He surveys. Finds Lucas. Lucas puts it right back deep again. Around the other side. Matthew chasing now. Matthew gets to it, but can't get it free. Defenseman then swings it around the horn here. We keep it in, courtesy of Jacob. Nathan chasing it. He's swinging around the boards. We're getting a defensive change behind the scenes here. Jacob gums it up and right to Matthew. Matthew shoots, goalie saves. Man, good opportunity. Matthew. Good shift. All right, we've got Harrison, we've got Christopher, and we've got Alex. Harrison on near side, Alex on far. Defensively, we've got Josiah and Martin. Chris takes that face off, wins it, but we don't get in there quick enough. But gets it over to Harrison in front. Harrison shoots, goalie saves. Harrison stops the clear attempt. Oh, that was right to Chris in front, but he whiffed on it, and they're coming back the other way. We're going to have to get back defensively. Nice breakup by Josiah, but defenseman holds on to it. In the boards there. Josiah on the puck, pushes it ahead for Marty. Marty puts it behind the cage and then regathers it. He gets it up and out of the zone. They just wing it around the other way, and Alex is forechecking that thing. Here's Chris with it. Chris still on it. Chris shoots, flutters in on goalie on a deflected shot, and Harry's going to chase that thing. Alex is coming off on a change. Harry with a nice forecheck there, puts it in deep again. We've got Timmy on for Alex. That's Timmy putting pressure on, putting the hit on, gathering the puck. Loses it again though, popped back in by Josiah. Josiah holds the line again, puts it in deep again. Our other forwards are changing. Timmy putting on that forecheck again. They send it all the way deep. This should ice. Come on, where's my whistle? There we go. Nice, another nice shift. Two nice shifts there. All right, Landon and Colin on wing. Colin on far side, Landon on near. Timmy still in center. Colby and Jackson on defense. Puck drops. Timmy sends it in deep to the boards. Landon chasing. Defenseman does pick it up. Pops it back over to Landon though. And they clear it out from behind the cage. They get it right up out of the zone, and they're coming in with a little speed here. Colby chasing. Kid drops the puck, and Timmy's right there to pick it up. He scoops it up out of the zone. That's softly through. No icing. No icing. Icing's called off. Colin trying to get in there and forecheck. There's Landon on it. But Colby gets there first and flings it in again. What do they say? We were offside? I guess that we were offside. I didn't quite see that. All right, we'll do it at the dot. Oh no, it's in the zone. I don't know what just. You know what they call it? I don't know why this face-off is in the zone. Sorry, guys. Oh, we gotta. Yeah, there's no penalty. Nobody's in the box. I don't know. Maybe something like that. Nathan is in the face-off circle. Reed and Bobby on wing. Defensemen are the same. Colby and Jackson. Flipped out. Jackson's in a foot race. Henry covers. All right. Gonna do it again in our defensive zone. Arvada comes away with it. Bobby chops it away, but the defenseman's going to come in to play it. He plays it in deep for his wing. Colby, he gets it right through to the crease. Blocked away, though. Here comes Reed on it. Reed gets bodied down. Puck goes off of Jackson and high off the glass. Bobby loses an edge. Come on, charge that thing. Come on, boys. Bobby bodies his man. He's going to get to that puck. He's skating a little slow. And they keep it at the line. Shot off of Colby. Nice block by Colby. Jackson fighting for it. Gets it to Bobby. And still not out of the zone. Charge him. Shot saved. Right in front and in. In on the rebound. That's that same line that was peppering us on that first shift. That was the same line for Arvada. We're having trouble with those guys. All right, Christopher in with Matthew and Jacob. Nice face-off win there. Gets it over to Matthew. Matthew pops it in the zone for Chris. Chris charging in there. Cuts it off from the defenseman. Takes a hard body. That's going to be called. Oh, man. Chris looks like he's getting up. That's a rough all the way. So we're going to go on power play.
Great, make something of it. Come on.
It's our chance to tie this thing back up here. Chris in that face-off circle. Lucas and Connor on D. Nice face-off win there. Jacob sends it in, but it goes to the corner. Now Chris is in there buzzing. On Chris's stick, but he gets bodied away there. It's still gummed up here, and then the fence comes away with it. Held at the line by Connor. Connor sends it in. Chris now on it. Jacob on it. Held in the line, but they're going to skate it out. Popped away by Jacob. Christopher forechecking here. They send it to Maddie. Maddie kicks it ahead, but they're able to hold it, and they send it in deep. 1:26 left in the power play. We're getting a change behind the scenes here. I think Maddie's off in favor of Timmy. Defenseman comes in and makes a play. Nice play there by Christopher. Christopher gets it in the zone. It's through a defenseman, but they do sweep up wide. More changes on the backside here. We only have two men in deep there. And they're able to ice. That's icing, right? Yeah, okay, I was about to say. So we've got icing. Timmy's still in there. Christopher's out. And who else is in here? Is that Harry? Yeah, Harrison's in, Alex is in, Timmy's in, and we've got Josiah and Marty on defense. I'd love to see Marty put this one in the net. That would be so sweet. Come on, boys, let's do it. Puck drops. They get it out. This might ice again, but it doesn't have a whole lot on it. And it does. Okay, coming back, doing it again. 57 seconds left in the power play here. All right, Timmy in the face-off circle again. Puck drops, goes deep, and Timmy gets there first. Puts it over to Alex. Alex centers for Harry, but it gets intercepted there. They're skating it out. This kid's got a lot of speed coming in. Puts a shot on. Henry gloves it down for Josiah. Josiah fighting behind the cage now. Comes up with it, but can't get it out. Still not out. There we go. Flipped ahead by Timmy to Alex. Alex has it on his stick. He's going to send it deep, just past the net. Timmy's going to pick up first. Timmy shoots on goal. Goalie saves. Here's Harry chasing it. Can't really see what's going on in that corner. Landon's on the ice now, I think in favor of Alex. There's Timmy with it. Comes out of the zone. It's coming back the other way fast. Shot goes wide. Henry gets a glove on it, but it was wide. They get there first, though. They put it back behind the cage. 4-3 on our power play, so that thing's going to be over. Timmy brings it up ahead for Landon. Landon's got a lot of space. Oh, passes for Colin, and it goes wide past Colin's stick. Colin picks it up now, though. He shoots. Goalie shoulders that one away. Timmy putting pressure on. Comes out of the zone, but on Jackson's stick. Jackson goes cross ice. Colby picks up, chips it ahead. And their defense picks up. They put it back, and they send it deep behind the cage. It's going to wrap around to the other corner. Here comes, oh, geez, fan attempt there by Jackson. Colby picks up, goes the other way, but it's all Arvada on that side. They pick it up at the point. Shot comes in and blocked by Nathan. Nathan gets it to Landon. We're on the rush. Shot goes wide. Colin, get that puck. Get that puck. Get that puck. Oh, I can't quite get the puck. They fling it around the boards. Come on, Landon, get in there. Landon puts a body down. And they're gonna try and get in our zone. Pops out. They're in an offside position, but they clear it and they shoot. That goes off the pipe and into the netting. Wow, what a shot. Jeez. All right. Defensive zone face-off here. 2:38 left in the first. Chris taking the face off. Reed's out there. Bobby's out there. That's Reed coming up on the puck here. Reed skates to it, flips it ahead, looking for Chris, and he finds him. What a pass. Goalie makes the save. Chris goes into the boards hard. Chris lost his stick. Centered. Oh, Reed put that thing just a little wide, I think, on the backhand. Chris is back up and skating for it now. And then Bobby gets to it. Bobby gets it up to Chris. Chris shoots. Goes wide. Reed chasing it. Reed puts it up for Lucas. Lucas puts it cross ice. Nice look for Chris, but unfortunately he's unable to gather it. Bobby's going to hopefully get this thing, though. He does. Gummed up on the boards there. Pushed ahead. Reed has it. Reed looking. Save from goalie off the stick. Off to the far corner, and they chip it ahead. Stays in the zone, though, courtesy of Christopher. Christopher looking to do some damage here. Fans on the shot attempt. Coming back the other way, most likely. We're getting a change. Christopher's coming off on a change. Connor gets bodied down, and we're offside. 1:21 left in the first. All right, we got the Jacob Matthew line on with Timmy and Josiah and Marty on D. Well-earned rest for those last guys that were working it in the zone there. Arvada wins that face-off. They go off the boards, and nice break up there by Josiah. Josiah's having a nice game so far. That's Timmy harassing, but they go D to D and complete the pass. Nice break up by Maddie there. Timmy puts a kid down. And here's Josiah on an elbowing on Timmy. Yeah, Timmy's getting called for elbowing. Elbowing on Timmy. So we're gonna go on PK. Minute 1 left in this first. Yeah, that was on that hit right down here. You guys probably got a good view of that. I did, at least. If you didn't, that's my fault on the camera work. All right, Marty and Josiah still on D. Nathan coming on with Harrison. Puck drops. Nathan kicks it ahead for Harrison. Harrison flips it up and out of the zone. Nice play there. Nice face-off, went and clear. Harry putting that pressure on. Good job, Harrison. Now Nathan putting pressure on. They do complete the pass, though. But Marty breaks that up and puts it ahead. Nathan's clear attempt does not go. Nathan loses an edge. It's in our zone. We got 37 seconds in this period. Back in these boards here, I can't really quite see it. They're fighting for it. I know. Oh, there's Harry with it. Harry goes up and off the boards, and we're out of the zone again. No icing here. Harrison's coming off on a change. Marty's coming off on a change. What's the whistle? Roughing on Arvada. All right. I didn't see that one. Arvada got called for roughing. We're 4-on-4 for a minute 19, and then we'll get a brief power play. Colby with Jackson. Christopher's back in there with Colin. All right, 4-on-4 hockey here. Puck drops. Arvada wins it. They go back behind their cage and resettle. 15 seconds left in this period. Good pressure there. Jackson holds. Goes cross ice for Chris. Chris gonna look to get a shot off here. Period winding down. Does get a shot off from a bad angle. Goalie saves. And that should just about do it. Yep. Oh boy. All right, let's do our interview with Coach Brady. Coach Brady, what's your favorite hockey team and player? Coach Brady likes Mikko Rantanen, and his team is the Colorado Avalanche. I like Mikko Rantanen too. Kind of wish he was still in the Colorado Avalanche. What do you like most about hockey, Coach Brady? The commitment and focus to skate 20 miles per hour on a 1/8-inch piece of steel. He says, like golf, you have to be mentally focused on the game and on nothing else. Favorite hobby outside of hockey, he likes snowboarding. And an interesting fact about yourself, he says, I died snowboarding. He had a subdural hematoma and was in a coma for 2 weeks. Doctors told Brady's parents that he may not be a functioning adult, and he says that's still to be determined. Wow, that's a crazy story. What is the funniest thing that has ever happened to you while coaching or playing? Coach Brady says, earlier this season while picking up pads, I went to kick the pad to dislodge it. The pad was frozen to the ice and he went flying. And believe me, I was flying like Superman, just not as graceful. I didn't see that one. I wish I did. What is your go-to high-energy pregame song? He likes All I Do Is Win, 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 no matter what. And what is the one thing you'd like to say to your fans? Coach Brady says, God is great. I'm just lucky to be blessed with great relationships and good people in my life. And you know what? We're blessed to have you on this hockey team and part of this hockey community. So thank you, Coach Brady. Really appreciate you doing these little interviews, coaches, and doing them well. So thank you again. Puck drops. We're on 4-on-4 here, keep in mind. That one goes back to Colby. Colby looks for Christopher and finds him. Christopher coming in the zone, slices through, but goes to the corner. Gets knocked off the stick here. Arvada takes over. They're going back the other way. 43 seconds left in the 4-on-4, and then we'll have a brief power play. That's Colin gumming it up. They go all the way across ice. This should be icing. Yes, it is. Okay, coming back. All right, 32 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Chris still out there with Colin, and Colby's still out there with Jackson. Puck drops. Good face-off win there. Colby has to kick that thing down and prevent the clear, though. And we get it to the corner. We're chasing. Here's Colby trying to hold the line again, and he does. Nice play, Colby. Christopher chasing again. Arvada gets there first, but Christopher's disrupting. Kid goes down. Puck's under him. Colin's getting in there now. Colin digs it out. Puts a shot on. Goalie saves. Puts another shot on. Goalie covers. Nice play, Colin. 3 seconds in the 4-on-4, and then we're on a brief power play. Timmy will be coming out of the box. All right, we got Landon, we got Bobby, and Jackson Colby still on D. Landon in the face-off circle. Rare face-off opportunity for Landon. Oh, he makes a nice play there, knocking that puck off, and we're fighting for it. There's Jackson coming up and gets it in deep, and Reed's now on. We're on a power play here, 32 seconds in our power play. They do get it past Colby and out of the zone. The ref's arm is up for icing. Nope, the other ref waves it off. So we're going to have to reset here. 20 seconds left in our brief power play. Cross ice pass for Bobby. Doesn't connect, but Bobby does send it deep. Landon chasing. Get in there, Landon. Landon puts a body on. Bobby gets the puck. Bobby goes behind the cage looking for Reed. 5 seconds, 4 seconds left in our power play. There's Jackson with it. Jackson puts it in front. Oh, tried to get... It's a nice shot from Landon. Shot. Still in front. Oh, looking for Reed. Can't find him. Power play's over. Jackson has it. Goes cross ice for Colby. Colby tries to get it deep and can't. And then he gets it on the second attempt. Landon on the puck. Landon gets it back deep behind the cage. Puts it right in front. Nice centering attempt, but we were on a change. That's why no one was there. Alex on the ice on the change. And Jackson puts it up the boards. In the neutral zone here. Pushed ahead by Landon. Landon charging in toward net. Puts a backhander on. Goalie saves with a pad. Going the other way now. Alex puts that one back in the zone. Still in the zone. Sent deep again here. Landon's coming off on a change for Harrison. That one comes out of the zone, off Lucas's stick there, and off the ref. Takes a bad bounce, and they're going to bring it in the zone. They fire it in on Henry. Henry gathers it. Leave it. Leaves it for Jackson. Arvada was on a change, so that's why no one was pressuring. Timmy on the puck now. He's looking ahead. That one gets tipped, and it might be on net, so I don't think that this will ice. Yeah, it's on net. Goalie handles it. Pushes it for his defenseman. Alex there, a forecheck. Here comes Connor on it. But popped back to our zone, popped back by Lucas. We're in offside position here, but luckily we weren't offside. Timmy gets all the way in. He gets hauled down. Penalty upcoming. That was a trip as he was coming in. I'd love to see a penalty shot. I don't know if they called a hook or a trip. Yeah. Tripping is the call. Tripping. All right, Christopher the face-off circle, Harrison and Timmy out there. Connor and Lucas on D. Puck drops, goes to Harrison. Nice face-off win there. He drops it for Lucas. Lucas pops it ahead for Timmy. Timmy puts a slap shot on it, goes high. Timmy on the puck now. We're on our power play. Timmy working it behind the net. Gets hauled down. Oh, man, no call there. I thought that one might get called. That one goes all the way through to Lucas. Lucas picks up, pops it off the glass, looking for Chris. He finds him. Can't get the puck deep, though, but he finds Harrison. Harrison puts a shot on, and it goes in! Harrison with a goal! Power play goal. Harrison from Lucas and Christopher. Oh, my gosh. Nice play there, boys. All right, Nathan on, Jacob on, and Matthew on. Connor and Lucas is still our defensive pair. Popped ahead, then popped ahead again. It's going in the zone. Arvada picks up with Nathan forechecking here. They get it out, but it goes on Lucas's stick. Lucas retreats back. We clear the zone, but unable to connect. They fan on it. They fan on it again here. They push it out, and we're offside. And we'll get it done at this dot here. Puck drops. They send it in deep. No icing. No ice! Josiah's going to chase that down. Josiah and Marty are on the ice now. I should have mentioned that. They're our new pairing on defense. Jacob put massive pressure on there. Nice play. I think it's out of the zone, but maybe not. I can't really tell. Nathan fighting for it. Yeah, it is out of the zone. They clear it. Defenseman coming in fast. Shot goes high. Across the face of the crease. Kicked out there by Marty. Another shot. Henry saves that one and covers. Holy cow. True. All right, we got a line change. Christopher's in, Lannon's in, Colby's in, Jackson's in, and I can't see our other wing. Oh yeah, it's Colin. Colin's in as well. Puck drops. Nice play there by Lannon, intercepting that puck, but fortunately unable to keep carrying it. Jackson puts the lumber down, and they put it in deep though. They fling it around the other side. The defenseman's going to get there first. He brings it in deep. Shot, save. Nice save, Henry. All right, face-off coming up here. Puck drops. Nice face-off win to Colby. Colby puts it up off the boards, but unable to get it out. Colby goes high off the glass that time. Landon's got a break. Landon's got a breakaway with Christopher trailing. Landon shoots. Goalie saves. It's loose. Yeah, quick whistle. Quick whistle. That puck was still very loose. Goalie was completely in the cage. I don't think the puck went in with him. It was very loose. That's a bummer. All right, Chris in the face-off circle. Puck drops. Arvada wins it to the corner. They go behind the net. Landon in there fighting for it. I can't quite see what's going on. I know it's two Arvada and one Landon. They do get it out. They're going the other way with speed. Colby breaks that up. Nice play, Colby. He had his back turned to the play. A little danger there, but he's got that good stick. He made it happen. Landon gets back on it, gets it to Chris. Chris looking for Colin. Colin can't quite make the turn. It's in this corner here. Jackson shoots. Colby steps to it. He shoots. Goalie saves. Rebound, push to the corner. Landon on it. Landon taps it ahead to himself, gets it to Chris. Chris shoots off the side. Oh, that's Colby bats that one down. He should have just let it ice. Nice play there by Lucas, breaking that up. All right, they flip it in deep here. It's still in the zone. This ref is talking to Henry while the game's going on. Like, shut up, dude. What is that? They stop it at the point. Landon back checks. They send it in deep. All right. Arvada's still in control. We got some tired legs out there, so we got a couple changes. Reed's on the ice. Bobby's coming on too. Shot right in front, gets knocked down. I don't think that was a save. I think that was a block. It was close though. They're still working it behind the net here. We got some tired D-men. Get up there, Reed. Get up there. Kicked away by Colby. Bobby now on it. Bobby looking for outlet pass. Come on, guys, get up there. What is this? What is that? What the heck is this? I thought I knew all the hand movements, but this guy's like tapping his head. High sticking. Okay, high sticking on Arvada. We're going on power play. I've never seen a ref go and chat with the goalie while the puck is in the zone. Like, come on, dude. That's weird. Okay, Timmy takes the face off. Held in by Connor. Up to Bobby. That one does get out of the zone, though, and we're offside. All right, Lucas is off, Connor is off. We got Marty and Josiah on. Forward line's the same. It's Reed, Bobby, Timmy. Nice face-off win there by Timmy. Reed puts it in on net. 148 in our power play here. Got plenty of time. Bobby comes away with it, puts it in front, finds Reed. Reed finds Bobby, or excuse me, Timmy. Timmy shoots high. Man, that was right there. Going to try it again, and he scores! They score that time! They score that time! Timmy from Reed. And I think Bobby. Reed and Bobby on assist, Timmy on goal. All right. Looks like we're rolling with the same lines. Puck drops. Nice power play goal there by the boys. Bobby has that on his stick there. He looks up for Reed and finds him, but it pops off the stick, and they're offside. Okay, they called it. All right, puck drops. It's in Timmy's skates. Bobby comes up with it, but they get it in the zone here. That kid makes a move, makes another move. Goes all the way wide, though. Reed picks up, gathers, sends it over to Bobby. Bobby looking for Timmy. He finds him. Timmy gets it back for Bobby, but unable to connect. We do get the zone, though. Bobby's coming in with speed. Coming around the corner, looking for Timmy. Can't find him. Goes all the way through and out of the zone. Jackson goes D to D, looking for Marty. Chopped ahead. We're getting a change on the back end, so they bring it up through the zone there. That's Alex putting pressure on. Shot block, get the puck! Through. Just like that, we're tied up. Nathan in the face-off circle, Harrison and Alex on wing, Jackson and Colby on defense. Harry tries for Nathan, but it gets intercepted. And Jackson puts it back up, kind of popping it back and forth here. Trickles in the zone. Here's Colby with it. Colby looks to mid-ice and unable to connect. There's Alex making a play. They send it in deep. No icing. Oh, no, they did call icing. Okay. All right, same lines. Puck drops. They get it out. They're on the break here. 2-on-1. This kid's going to just come right through. Shot. Goal. Just like that, we're losing. All right, Jackson out there with Christopher and Matthew. That's Connor flipping it in deep. I don't know if that'll ice or not. Nah, it will. Okay, coming back. Lucas is our other D-man. Same lines. All right, puck drops. Nice face-off win there for Chris. Connor takes a hit but makes the pass. Chris looking to get it out of the zone, can't. They execute the pass. Stick lift there, shot, goes wide. Arvada controls, but they lose it. There's Chris chasing it down. Chris puts it up for Jacob. Jacob can't quite get a shot on, but it goes to goalie and he covers. We'll have an offensive zone face-off here. This team is like a monkey on our back that we just can't shake. Let's do it, boys. Come on. Timmy in the face-off circle with Landon and Colin. Josiah and Marty on D. Puck drops, goes to Landon. Landon chops it ahead. It's in the skates. Timmy gets it out. Can't get a shot off, though. It's going to go back to Arvada. Held. No, not held in. Josiah's got to get to that puck, and he's fast to it. Nice play, Josiah. That would have been a disaster if he didn't get to that thing. Colin now has it on the stick. Looks ahead for Timmy, finds him. Timmy sends it in deep after getting checked down. Colin getting on that puck, but Arvada gets there first. They swing it to the other side. Marty in there fighting for it. Good play by Marty getting in deep, but no one back there except for Arvada. And they make a play, but Timmy comes back and disrupts. Landon with the puck on the stick, puts it in toward goalie, doesn't go. Big slap shot from Josiah goes wide. Here's Timmy back on the puck. Timmy gets bodied away from it. He needs some help. Here come our other forwards. It's a big pile up down there. Defenseman trying to get it out, but he can't get it past Colin. Now Landon fighting for it. Big D-man goes down, or puts Landon down, and goes back to the other side. Here's Marty with it. Marty puts it in toward net, doesn't go through. Now comes out of the zone. Timmy picks up. Timmy goes cross ice for Josiah, but unable to connect. Josiah, just barely puts it out of the zone here. Timmy loses the handle, tries to put it ahead, can't quite make it. We're coming back the other way. Arvada got fresh legs on. Josiah intercepts the centering attempt, and we're coming back the other way. Josiah's skating through. Gets knocked off his stick, though. That's offside. Okay, they call it. We'll get a much-needed change here. It's good shit by those boys. We've got Nathan coming on with Bobby and Reed. And we've got Jackson and Colby on defense. Reed puts a man straight down. The puck's sitting there. Bobby picks it up, puts it cross ice, but Arvada's there first. Reed putting a forecheck on. They go D to D. They're looking outlet. Reed's still putting that forecheck on. Goes off his body. But they pick it up. And Jackson settles that one. Finds Colby. Colby brings it up and out of the zone. Colby dangles through here. Colby playing center. He gets bodied down. There's Nathan with it. Ref's arm is up. What happened? Slash? It must be on us because they caught it with our possession here. They caught it on Colby? I don't know how Colby gets called for that. Colby's bleeding. Colby's bleeding. And Colby's going in the box. Jeff is losing his mind over there. Well, actually, he's not losing his mind. He's keeping himself pretty composed under the circumstances. We're on penalty kill. Man, I knew these refs were going to be... As soon as these guys came out, I was like, oh, gosh, here we go. All right, here's Nathan. Puck drops. Oh, my gosh, look at Chris. Look at Chris. Get there, Chris. Where's the call there? Come on. Oh, no penalty. Bobby picks up. Bobby's playing D here. I think that's because Colby's in the box, I guess. They try and execute the long pass, but they do tip it in, no icing. Jackson doesn't get it out. They shoot. Bobby pushes it up for Christopher and finds him. Christopher's got some space here, and he's got those wheels. He pushes it ahead. Oh, off the post! Off the post. A lot of people are saying it went in. I don't think it went. There's Nathan with it behind the cage. He gets bodied down. They're executing their breakout. We have 53 seconds left to kill here. That one goes in on Henry. He pushes it to the corner. I can't tell who that kid is. Harry has it. Finds Timmy. Timmy skates in. Alex now putting the body on. Good play, Alex, but we got to get back defensively. Shot. Saved. We go around the boards here. Nice play there by Bobby. Dumbing his man down. We need some help here. Timmy comes in. It's right in front. They score it. That wipes out the penalty. There were 15 seconds left in it. Power play goal for Arvada. Jacob on with Harrison in center. Harrison reaching for that thing, can't quite get to it. Harrison's going to get called here. That's a hold on Harrison. Right back on penalty kill. His breath is like getting in his face. What is going on? Come on, guys. I can't argue with that one. Matthews in the face-off circle. Jacobs out there with Connor and Lucas. We got to get the penalty on the clock. It's not on the clock yet. He's going to drop the puck anyway, I guarantee it. Okay, it's up there. Puck drops. Push to the defenseman. Defenseman shoots. Henry saves. They hold the line. They control. Close that gap. Shot. Blocked down by Lucas. Shot saved by Henry. Oh. 1:44 left to kill. Getting a full change here. Marty's on, Josiah's on, Nathan is on, and Colin is on. Puck drops. It's in the skates. Pops out to the red line, goes in on Henry. And we got a whistle here. No penalty upcoming on the hit. Puck drops. Arvada wins it. Put it on net. Henry puts it behind the cage. Still working behind the net. Out to the near boards. Intercepted there. Nice play by Colin getting to that puck and getting it out of the zone. Period ends. Oh, that period sucked. We took a lead, then lost it. 1:26 left to kill here. Nathan in the face-off circle here with Colin. Puck drops. It's in the skates here. Colin comes away with it, puts it on net from outside the blue line. Nice play. They reset. Got a good forecheck there by Nathan. He bats that one down. Nice play, Nathan. still fighting for it. He gets it back again. Looks for Marty. He finds Marty. Puck comes out of the zone. We're offside. .105 left to kill here. All right, Nathan in that face-off circle still. Calling on Wing and Marty and on D with Josiah. We'll go cross ice here. Collins coming off on a change. They do get the zone there. Behind the cage. Marty fighting for it. Ties his man up. Nathan digging, but Arvada comes away with it. Shot coming. Blockered away by Henry. Good save. Here's Bobby with it. Bobby puts it ahead to Nathan. Nathan putting that forecheck on. Flipped into our zone. 27 seconds left. Oh gosh, put dangerously in front there off the side of the cage by Marty, but luckily Nathan picks it up. It's out of the zone. Pop back deep by Bobby. Nice play. Nathan's getting a well-earned rest. And Timmy's on the ice now. Puck comes right to him. He delays because you're in offside position. Now puck's going back the other way. Penalty upcoming on Jackson. We're going 5-on-3 for 5 seconds. They called a trip. So we'll be 5-on-3 for 5 more seconds. Hopefully this is only 2. They were talking a lot. Oh no. Do they call a major? No, it's only 2. Okay, it's only 2. Oh, they called it misconduct? I could see a major. I don't understand a misconduct. They called him misconduct on that, so that's like a 10-2. That does not make sense to me whatsoever. It has to be an intentional act. I don't think there was anything intentional about it. It was a foul, all right, but it was not intentional. I don't really understand that. All right, well, the 5-on-3 is over, thanks to the face-off win in the clear. Colby on the puck now. We're 5-on-4. 1:47 left on the 5-on-4. Shot comes in, batted down, and then blocked, and then saved. Colby fighting for it. Here's Bobby on the puck. Tries to chop it down, but can't handle it. Now he has it. Finds Timmy, but it goes past. Timmy putting that forecheck on. Good pressure there, Timmy. Good job. Trying to kill yet another penalty here. Here's Reed with it. We're going to be without Jackson pretty much for the rest of the game. Reed gets in there. They control it to the boards. That might ice. What? Why the whistle? Oh, he blew the whistle before it went to the red line on the icing? Is that what he did? Okay. Okay, offensive zone face-off here. We've got 109 left to kill. Christopher on the ice with Timmy. Lucas and Connor on defense. Swung around the boards by Arvada. There's Christopher with it. Gets it to Timmy. Arvada takes over behind the cage. They fling it up the boards again. Lucas putting some pressure on here. Nice pressure, but they do get it out, and they're out of the zone. Timmy's back defensively. Oh, no, that's Chris. Chris made the defensive play there, but they kept it in the zone. Loose puck picked up by Timmy. Timmy goes behind the cage. Timmy puts it up for Chris. Chris. No interference on that somehow. Come on. Chris picks his stick up. He's getting back in the play. Timmy with a nice forecheck there. 30 seconds left to kill. This kid gains his own, drops it for his wing, but Chris intercepts. Up to the defensive point. Timmy puts the man down. Back behind the cage now. Connor trying to get to it. Lucas gets to it. Lucas flings it up the boards, but not out. Chris is going off on a change. Oh, big collision there. Shot. Henry gloves. Timmy's going in the box. Timmy's going in the box. Charging. Charging's the call on Timmy. I'm not happy with this one. Refs are definitely like intervening in the game. We're 5-on-3 for 7 seconds this time. This guy's just got it out for Jeff. He's just got it out for him now. Oh, and then they called a misconduct. So they called a misconduct on Timmy and the charging. So now we have 4 kids in the box. So we're going to be without Timmy for the rest of the game, and we're going to be without Jackson for just about the rest of the game. Actually, Timmy might come back on late. Because it's 10:45 left in the game, so he might come back on. They win the face-off there on 5-on-3. Trickles in on Henry. Henry gloves it and saves. Blow the whistle! It's in his glove. He's getting hacked. They don't blow the whistle. 5-on-3 is killed. Puck drops. Colby gets it up past the defenseman. No icing here. Coming all the way down. Nice play, Colby. Jacob putting pressure on. But they do execute a pass up. And they're going fast through the zone here. Got to put some pressure on. Josiah does just that. They got a shot off. It dings off the pipe and it goes into the netting. Can't give these guys room to shoot in the zone, guys. 1:32 left in the penalty kill. Colby and Josiah out there. Landon in center. Jacob still out there. Shot trickles to the corner. Colby gets a stick on it, but it goes to Arvada. Nice break up there by Jacob. Good job, Jacob. Landon now fighting for it. Goes to center, though. Jacob's going to pick that one up first. Can't get it out, though. Fans on the pass. In the skates. Arvada settles, but there's Landon getting it out of the zone. Nice play, Landon. Nice play, Landon. Jacob putting that forecheck on. 59 seconds left to kill. Come on, Colby, get there. Colby breaks it up, sends it deep. We've got Christopher back on the ice. Colby sends that one on net from far. Well, he puts a save down. Nice play there. Landon on the forecheck. Landon's got to be tired. He's been out there a long time. Oh, collision at mid-ice. We go cross ice and can't get it out. Still in the zone here. This kid gets right through. Shot. Goal. Another power play goal by Arvada. We're without Jackson and Timmy basically the whole game. I can't believe they called it. Those are insane. Both of those. Puck drops. Goes over to Connor. Connor puts it up off the boards. This might ice. No, they wave off icing. There's Nathan with it. Nathan scans the ice. goes back to Arvada. Connor pops to the side, breaks up the rush. Lucas puts it ahead, but they hold the line. And it's on Colin's stick going back the other way. Colin puts it on net, goalie saves. Going back the other way now. I think it's icing. I can't see the puck though. Yeah, it's icing. Nathan in the face-off circle, Colin on wing. I think our other wing is Reed. Yeah, it's Reed. Lines are all crazy because of these penalties. That was icing again, coming back. Puck drops. They win it. They're skating out fast. Lucas getting back. Nice job, Lucas. Breaks that up. Puts it up for Reed. Reed gets it on the boards. Flings it up out of the zone. Colin now on that forecheck. Nathan goes down trying to deliver a hit, and they bring it back in our zone. Kid makes a move through. Backhand attempt goes wide. That's Reed on it, puts it up around the boards. It's all Arvada on that side, though. Colin charges the puck, but can't make the play. Goes into Colby. Colby flings it to Nathan. Does not exit the zone. Come on, Colby. Colby pops it up and not out. Nathan pushes it ahead, but Arvada controls. They go D to D. D-man settles it, but Reed gets in there. They get it back, though. They're making plays through the zone. That's not icing. It is icing, okay. 7:23 left in this one. Puck drops. Chris gets it to Josiah. Shot goes behind the cage. Bobby centers. Shot for Harrison. Harrison put a nice one on, but goalie saved. Still behind the cage or on Bobby's stick. Right in front. Bobby put it right in front, but unfortunately Christopher was tied up. And Josiah holds the line. Nice hold, Josiah. He gets it in deep. Cross-ice pass does not connect, but Josiah puts it back. Oh. Centering attempt doesn't go from Chris. Up to Lucas in the skates. They're going to finally dig it out. Going back the other way. This kid gets the edge on Josiah. Shoots. Does not go. They were celebrating, but it popped out. Popped off the pipe.
That wasn't a goal?
No. No, it went off the pipe. Oh, come on! Shot safe. Bobby bringing it deep in the zone here, getting tied up. Gets it up to Alex. Off the stick though. Alex centers. Nice centering attempt. Couldn't find Matthew though. And that one goes all the way out of the zone. Connor chasing back for it. He puts it ahead. He gets bodied down. How are these not penalties? The arm's up. Arvada's going in the box, finally. Elbowing is the call. We're going on power play here. 5:43 left in the game. Jacob, Landon, and Alex on our forward line, and Colby and Marty on D. Puck drops behind the cage, wrapped around, and up to Marty's point. It does pop out. Marty's offside here. We'll do a face-off at the dot. 5:34 left in the game, 1:52 left in the power play. Puck drops, goes back to Martin. Martin goes cross ice for Colby. Colby does get the zone, but it popped right back out again. Colby got back to it, kicked it to himself, and now settling. Puts it right to Arvada though. Come on, guys. Wrapped around. Okay, Marty's gonna reset here. He's looking up ice. Goes all the way through Alex. That's gonna be icing. We're icing it on our power play, not good. 5:05 left in the game, 1:23 left in the power play. We're gonna get a change. And it's like Josiah is back on with Lucas. And we got Matthew on with Colin and Christopher. I imagine Chris will probably take the face off. Yeah, there's Chris at the face-off dot. Puck drops. Josiah skates it up the ice. He brings it right in the zone. Makes a move through. He gets a shot off, but it's blocked. Come on, someone help. Here comes Colin. They're skating it up and out. They send it deep. That should be icing. It is. 58 seconds left in the power play. Chris in the face-off circle. Matthew there with Colin. Josiah and Lucas on defense. Arvada wins the face-off. They put it up. Goes past Josiah there. Lucas picks up in our defensive zone. He puts it out, but Arvada swallows it up. And they're cycling it back here. They tip it in deep in our zone here. We got some tired legs. What happens when you're sick and you're down a man, but you got to power through. Matty gets it up for Chris. Chris has got some space here, so he brings it in the zone. Tries to get it through, but can't. But Colin scoops it, shoots wide. Matthew on the puck here. They chop it out of the zone. Lucas tracks it down. Gets it up for Matthew, but the blind backhander doesn't go. And Arvada picks up. They just scoop it in. 10 seconds left in our power play. We got some changes. Nathan's on the ice. Reed's on the ice, and he has the puck. He pushes it up to Nathan, does not go. Come on, guys. Keep the legs moving. Cross slice over to Connor. To Bobby. To Reed. Come on, Reed. Power through, bud. He's one of our really sick kids, too. Him and Nathan.
Pressure it.
Reed picks it up. Gets it over to Bobby's way, but unable to connect. Held in by Connor. Come on, Connor. Blocked by the wing there. And they push it out of the zone. Here's Marty chasing it down. We're 5-a-side hockey. There's 3 minutes left in the game. Come on, Bobby. They send it in deep. No icing on that one. We're going to have to track it down. Marty gets there first. Goes the opposite way for Reed. Reed pops it in for the breakout, and there's Nathan on the puck. Nathan drops it back for Bobby. Bobby looking for speed. Colby on the ice now. Colby chops it ahead for Bobby. Bobby sends it in the zone. Come on, forecheck that. Harry trying to knock it down, but can't. Here's Josiah on it. Goes cross ice. This might ice. And they wave the icing. 2:22 left in the game. Harry putting on pressure there. Nathan laying down hits. Up to Colby's point. Colby puts a body on, but they get the puck out of the zone. They've got numbers the other way. Josiah's trying to slow this kid and send him wide. He gets the pass off, but it doesn't connect. They center it. It's right in front. Save. Colby puts it up the boards to the point. They fan on the pass attempt. Landon completes the pass out to Harry. Harry looks for Landon. Oh, Landon gets hit right in the head. Oh, God. Oh, Landon's down. I can't. Oh, gosh. Oof. No call on that hit. 1:43 left in the game. Jeff's coming out to attend to him. Landon's up. Jeff's giving him a mouthful as he should. Giving him the death just stare. Harry in the face-off circle. We got Alex on wing with Jacob. Colby and Josiah on D. Popped ahead, but back in our zone now. They're charging in fast. Shot goes in. Jackson or Jacob put that in the zone. They're coming right back the other way though. Jacob's still skating hard. This kid just goes through everybody. Can't get the shot off though. Behind the cage, sitting in front. Still in front, gets it up to Alex. Alex puts it through to Jacob. Jacob sends it in deep. Lucas sent it deep and chased it. Now Chris is on it. Centered. Goalie pops it out though. Connor puts it on net. Goal. That's Connor with the assist and Connor with an assist. Colin with the goal. 9 seconds left in this thing. So we'll have a game ending shortly after the puck drops. I'm glad we got another one. Nice job there by the boys. Puck drops. Sent in deep there by Colin. Christopher on it. Wrestling match in the corner there. And the game ends. don't know when our next game is. So yeah, check the schedule. It'll be an elimination game, and it'll be a playing game.